Welcome, welcome everybody. I'm just getting set up here. I know I didn't announce that I was going live, so it will take a minute, but that's okay. Hi, Dee. I know I was on a little hiatus. I'm going to give you some updates here in a second. And we'll make a cute little card. I am great, Dee. Hi, Linda. How's the lighting? You guys can see everything okay? All right, so I just went to Michael's and bought nothing. I went to Hobby Lobby the other day and did pick up a couple of things I wanted to show you guys. I did give in and get the alcohol ink tool set because you guys know I love the alcohol ink with the, I can't even talk, Yupo paper. So, hello, Anne. Hi, Penny. Penny, how's your new goodies? All right. Hi, Susan. So I picked these up. I got the new Tim Holtz Sizzix Thinlits, and I was able to use my, it's like 40% off coupon at Hobby Lobby. So I wanted to show you guys these. My friend Kim is a Tim Holtz addict. She does so many beautiful things with Tim Holtz. So this was like a swirl, and then it looks like there's some loose stars in there. So I thought that would be pretty neat. Actually, I'm going to leave this one out because we might be able to use this one today. So we're going to leave that one out. And then this was pretty neat. So I wanted to show you. These are now at Hobby Lobby, and you can use your 40% off coupon on these too. So these are the Ranger ones because I've only ever bought Ranger ones. But it was pretty neat to see Hobby Lobby, and they have their Paper Studio, because this is Hobby Lobby brand Paper Studio. So they have their own brand. So if they say they're having a Paper Studio brand sale, you don't need a coupon. You can use these items. So what I want to do, so here's a Ranger one. The Ranger one has a flat top. The Hobby Lobby one has kind of a rounded top. The wood diameter is pretty much identical, and they're attached the same way. It's just felt over a sticky piece that doesn't stick very well that I will glue down later, and a staple stuck in the middle there. And the felt looks exactly the same to me. So, you know, if you see the Paper Studio sale and you can get 40% off, just putting it out there for you guys. It really doesn't look any different than the Tim Holtz or the Ranger ones. All right, so we got that. I'm just going to put those aside. Okay, so I have I'm going to make a card, and while I make the card, I'm going to update you guys on some things here and where I've been over the last week. So I have some Bristol Smooth cut down here to 5 by 3 3/4. And what I want to do is I have this Altenew moon. I love this set, To the Moon. It's a layered moon set. You don't have to use the layers. It's totally up to you. And what's great is nobody really knows what the moon looks like. So unless you're an astronaut, you're not going to go and question what my moon looks like. And then this is the stamp, and this was from Just for Fun Stamps. Here it is. I picked this up at the stamp show this year, which is this little witchy witch. So I want to stamp the moon and stamp her. It's pretty simple. Dee asks, does your sponge come off from the pad when you remove them? Yes, Dee. So what I have done is, for most of mine, when they start to come out, is I take some glossy accents and I glue that Velcro down, and the glossy accents holds it in place pretty well. And when I always reuse my sponges, like I keep, like this will always be my blue sponge, and when the blue starts to get kind of torn up and peeled off, then I throw it out and I replace it. But they last quite a while for me. I never wash them. I do keep my distress inks separate from my oxides. So I use different sponges for dye inks versus pigment inks versus oxide inks. So, you know. But like, so here, here's my black one. Here's a purple one. All right. So first thing I want to do is I want to cut a mask. Oh, I already have a mask for the moon. Yay. That makes it easy. So do I want to stamp my moon first? Let me grab my stamp pad quick. Okay. So where have I been? Well, work was a little crazy. It's the end of the month and in the car business. Never mind my mess here. Let me try to turn this over to a clean page or the back side here. So yeah, in the car business, the end of the month is always kind of crazy busy. So good thing, I guess. So I've been working. Also, Leah lost her first tooth yesterday and she has started kindergarten. So kind of adjusting to the schedule there with her going to school and such. I'm so used to having her by my side, and now it's kind of weird that she's not with me all day. But then I have to remember to go pick her up from school and pick my son up from school and all that stuff. So I'm just going to put my mask down first. And I think I'm just going to kind of put him right there in the middle. And I want to start off with some different colors. Normally, my combination for the sky is chipped sapphire, dusty concord, and black soot. These are normally my nighttime sky go-tos. If you watch any of my videos and I do a nighttime sky, I do chipped sapphire, dusty concord, and black soot. Or maybe I do it this way. I think I do it this way. Okay, usually that's what I do. So this time I wanted to change it up, and I'm going to do a little bit of this red, fired brick, weathered wood, and black soot. So I want to see how that looks. I don't know if it'll work or not, but let's try it out. Kind of give it like an eerie, spooky kind of thing. So speaking of eerie, spooky kind of things, this weekend I went out with this past weekend with my best friend. She's one of those friends, like we've been friends for 18 years, but we don't hang out all the time. We don't talk all the time. Hello, Shelly. But it's like when we get together, no time has passed. Like it's just funny like that. So we maybe hang out once a month or something like that. But her daughter is 19 and wanted to go to some haunted house thing over the weekend. And I hate haunted houses. When I was younger, my dad and his company had made a haunted house. And let's just say it was pretty traumatic for me as a child. And since then, I've hated haunted houses and I don't like participating in those kinds of things. For those of you just joining me, I am using some Bristol smooth cardstock here. And I'm using Distress inks. I'm going to put some ink down here. And this is just a little circle mask. So I'm going to start off the circle mask and just kind of go in a circular motion here around that, because that's going to be our moon. And I'm using fired brick Distress ink for this first layer. So anyway, we go to this haunted house, and the two girls that went, the two friends, they were, kind of creeped out and having a good time, as people do when they go to haunted houses. And I really put on a brave face. I was like, all right, I'm just going to pretend like none of this was bothering me. So I was cracking jokes at the clowns and things like that. And at one point we went through this haunted hayride. I'm now using weathered wood Distress ink. And as we go through the haunted hayride, across from me are these teenage kids, and they're squealing and screaming and having a good time. And we kind of go through this like nuclear waste type of theme of the hayride. So everybody had like boils and things on them, and it was just not fun. And I, again, put on a good face and was like, all right, I'm not going to be scared here in front of these kids, although I did not enjoy it at all. And it was quite scary for me. And the one zombie whatever guy says, I point to the teenage kids and I'm like, oh, go scare them. And he points at me and he goes, I want that one, in his spooky, scary voice and stuff. And I go, great. I've been waiting for a man to say that to me all night. And he left me alone for the rest of the night and I had no problems. So the secret is, when you go to these haunted spooky house things, not to scream and run away, because they love that. It's to act like they are not even bothering you and you could care less. So that's what I did. And it was not as scary to me, although it was pretty scary. But on the way home, the moon was coming up, and I guess they call it a harvest moon or blood moon, and it was kind of like this orangey red eerie kind of color. And so I was thinking about that, and I was like, that would make a really cool card. So I'm not really making the moon, but the glow around the moon, kind of this orangey red color, I guess. I guess we could make the moon. Okay, so I have questions here. I saw a lady use glycerin on a sponge and with the oxide and it looks so smooth. Yes, you could probably do that, Dee. Hi, Shelly. I'm using Bristol Smooth, so it just really comes out super smooth. I love Bristol Smooth when it comes to blending. So that is my weathered wood, the gray, and then I'm just going to go back in just with the sponge and sponge out this red color again a little bit. And everything will look good. All right. And then I'm just going to go in with some black soot and just kind of do the edges. So in other news, as most of you know, I was on the Creative Vision Stamps design team, and that has now fulfilled its term. So I don't know if Laura is going to continue that or not. I think for right now, she's going to take a little break. So Creative Vision Stamps, I will no longer be posting those for the design team. That does not mean that every once in a while, obviously I'm a customer. I love their products, and I'm not going to be posting videos on their products. So if you guys ever see anything, have any questions, especially with the foiling, I have all of the foil colors. I will be happy to post videos for you guys, but I won't be posting anything for the design team part of it. So that's going to free up my time a little bit. I am helping out with Blue Night Rubber Stamps. I have an idea. I'll be posting something probably this weekend for them. They have some beautiful stamps, and I got some new stamps from them at the stamp show this weekend. So I will be probably doing something for them this weekend. Also, the Mod Squad Challenge. That's once a month. If you guys aren't familiar with them, I implore you, please enter the contest. It's modsquadchallenge.com. And every week they have a contest, and you can win a $25 gift certificate to whatever stamp company is hosting. So I host the Kitchen Sink Stamps stamp company. So I post the blog the second week of the month. I put the challenge out there, and then everybody who enters, and I then randomly choose who's going to win $25 gift card. So it doesn't matter, you know, what your skill level is. So, you know, you could be an expert, you could be a novice, but they give you a theme, and all you have to do is just upload your picture. And I implore you guys, please, please, it doesn't matter, you know, if you think, oh, I can't compete with some of those people, because it's a random pick for the winner. So I want to see you guys do that. It's really neat. And you get, like I said, free $25. It's always like, I hate when there's contests and there's always the same people entering it over and over again. So, you know, if you are a stamper, and it's a good way for you to get free stuff. So that. All right. So now I'm going to stamp the moon. And I was going to do it in gray inks and a traditional moon. But now that I'm thinking about this whole creepy Halloween blood moon harvest moon thing, I think I'm gonna stamp it in some Hero Arts. I have orange inks here. Hold on. Actually, no, I have Altenew orange inks. We're gonna use the Altenew orange inks because it is an Altenew stamp. I have my little Altenew minis here. All right, so let me get a little stamping block here. So the first layer of the moon is this most solid layer. And this is a great circle stamp for any everyday circles that you want to use it for. I've used it for balloons and things like that. You just tie a little, draw a little squiggly line, and you have a perfectly round balloon. So I'm going to do this in the color Sun Kiss, which is an Altenew ink, which is a really light orange. I have my little mini Altenew inks here. Let's see if I can stamp it in. I probably should have stamped it first and then mask it. I'm doing it backwards. Let's see how well I do here. D says, I don't see how you do all these all the time, but I do appreciate it. Well, thank you, D. Shelly says, please don't post any new products. I need a second job to support my obsession. I hear you, Shelly. Hello, Risty. That's pretty good because we're going to put a second layer over it, so I'm not worried about it. But yes, I've kind of missed my postings and stuff, but I just took a little break. Plus, this is my favorite time of year. So this is when I get out of the house with the kids. I want to try to get the boat in the water one more time this year. I don't know if that's going to happen or not before I put it in storage. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. I do have a big announcement. I don't know if I want to tell you guys now or wait. The new Hero Arts kit. Did any of you guys get that? That'll be coming in the mail. I think they said they're mailing them Friday. So I'll have an unboxing of that. D says, do tell. I don't know, D. I'm very bad at keeping secrets. So I don't know if I want to tell, not tell. Well, if you've been on my Nancy Stamps Facebook post, I already kind of leaked it, so you might already know, D. So I got an email the other day. That was the second layer of the moon, by the way. Actually, it was the third layer. It doesn't really matter. And I did that one in orange cream. I did it in the wrong color. I should have did it in a darker color. You know what? I'm going to leave it like that. I'm not even going to do the third layer of the moon. That looks good, right? Looks like a blood moon. Okay. I'm done with them. I'm not messing with it anymore. Okay. So I got this email and I thought, okay, this is when I saw the email, I thought it was like junk mail, like solicitation. Like I didn't read it. I just got kind of the heading of it and thought, okay, somebody's trying to sell something. So I really didn't read it. And then later on in the day, as I had 5 minutes, I actually went through and read my email and started cleaning out my spam and all of that good stuff. You guys know. Well, as I read the email, it was from Crafter's Companion. Yes, the Crafter's Companion that creates the Spectrum Noir markers, that makes the beautiful Gemini Junior my best friend. And they said in the email that they were going to, they watched my video. This is a new stamp, so I'm going to stamp it off quick. And I'm using the black VersaFine Claire here. They really liked my Gemini Junior video, which I think has 30,000 views on it right now. And they're going to be releasing a new product on HSN. Shelly, don't listen because you're going to want it. So I'm not even going to tell you what it is. In November, there is going to be a new launch of something, and they want me to basically try it out. So I will be getting this new item from Crafter's Companion in the next couple weeks here, so I can do a review of it, tell you guys about it, tell you guys, you know, what I think about it. And then HSN is going to be selling it I think in November. I don't exactly know. Whenever their HSN craft thing is in November. All right, where do we want to put the witch? Like this, like this. So I am super excited and stoked that they reached out to me, guys, because as you guys know, I love my Gemini Junior. So, and this other item, you guys are not even, I can't even tell you what it is yet. I don't know if I'm supposed to tell you, but I will be doing an unboxing video. And I will be, because it's a brand new stamp, Aristi, I always stamp it off to make sure that there's no residue or anything left on it before I stamp it on my actual image, because this is a brand new stamp I hadn't used yet. But the item they're coming out with All I got to say is, even if they didn't ask me to try it out, I would be buying it. Once they told me what it was, I would be buying it. So, I cannot wait to get it. I'm going to do an unboxing video of it, and then I'm going to play with it. And, I'll tell you guys, you know, when that happens. So you'll just have to keep an eye out. Hold on a second. I am looking for black embossing powder. All right, here we go. Because even though the image looks good, I feel like down here it's not as black as I would like it to be. And since I didn't stamp it with a stamp positioner and I used VersaFine Clear, we are able to heat emboss it. My only concern is if the background is not completely dry, the embossing powder is going to stick to the background. Let me try to do this. Maybe this will help me a little bit. We'll soon find out. We'll soon see. Hello, Anne. Because when you use distress inks, they stay wet a little bit and then your embossing powder sticks. So see, now it's all kind of stuck around the moon. We don't want black specks in our moon. Let me see how much of this I can get off. I might have to just wait for this ink to dry a little bit. So yes, so Crafter's Companion contacted me. I will be getting this new item and playing with it, and then you guys will get a sneak peek of it. And then if you like it, you'll be able to order it off of HSN. But I think you'll like it. If you like my videos and you like the things that I do, I think you'll like it. And I give you permission to buy yourself an early Christmas present. Because, you know, they do have like flex pay. Although I don't know what this item's going to cost. And if it sucks, I'm going to tell you guys it sucks. If it's not worth the money, I'm going to tell you. Don't buy it. Because I wouldn't want somebody to lie to me and say, hey, buy this and it sucks. And they're not paying me. I'm not on their payroll. They said, we're going to send this to you. We want you to try it out and tell us what you think. So that's what I'm going to do. But I know their products, so I don't think it's going to suck. I think it's going to be really awesome. Oh, I should have let this dry. All right, I think I got most of it. I think we're good. It doesn't need to be too precise because I know I have that black ink under there. So if I wipe off some of the heat embossing, it'll be okay. All right, I think that's pretty good. Let me put this away. We're going to heat it up. I need a personal email to the unboxing. Shelly, all I can say is join Nancy Stamps. I think it's Nancy Stamps 15 on Facebook, Nancy Stamps 15 on Instagram, and then you'll know when I'm going to do it. I don't know how to post pictures on YouTube. I'm not, you know, with my YouTube, it's, you know, as you guys know, I work a full-time job, so this is just for fun for me. So I don't know how to post a picture on YouTube that says, hey guys, I'm going live. I just do it usually on Instagram, or I usually do it on Facebook. All right, I'm going to heat this up, guys. My cord's not going to reach. What the heck? My room is a mess. I basically have just been throwing stuff on the desk for the last 2 weeks and have not put anything away. I got cords all tangled up here. I have piles on top of piles that need to be put away, and they haven't been put away. Inks everywhere, papers anywhere. Over to the left of the desk, you guys can't see it, but last month's Hero Arts kit is in pieces all over the desk. I haven't even used it yet. It's just in pieces. All right. I think that gives it, excuse me, I got a frog in my throat, more of an opaque look now. What do you think? There you go. It should be, I'm pretty sure it's Nancy Stamps 15. Hold on, Dee. Let me look. Facebook. Yeah, it's Nancy Stamps, the number 15. And then you'll see my butterfly on there. And you just hit, I think it's like or follow or something. And it's the same thing on Instagram. It's Nancy Stamps 15 on Instagram. And yeah, it's Nancy Stamps 15 on Instagram. And on Instagram, you get to see my seahorse card. And then this weekend, I have a couple pictures of me with the kids at a park that we were at this weekend. And there's my last post for Creative Vision stamps with the new foilables autumn cards. That's probably me, Dee. It should have a blue. Let me see here. So this is what the Facebook one looks like. So there's a big blue butterfly and the seahorse, and then on Instagram it's the seahorse. I can put a link after this video to those two. Also, if you go up to the top of my YouTube page, it'll say about me or something. It'll have links on there for you guys too. So, what do you guys think about this? Is it kind of creepy with the red blood moon? I should have cleaned up the embossing powder. Next time I'll remember to wait to do that. But I think it does look good with the embossing powder versus just stamping it. So then we put it on a card. We put a little Halloween sentiment on there. And it's a quick Halloween card. So there we go, guys. I've kept you on here long enough. 27 minutes to make a little card. But I knew you guys were missing me. And I wanted to update you guys. No, I didn't fall off the face of the earth. I didn't go anywhere. In a couple weeks, I have to have a minor surgery. It's not a big deal. Some of you ladies might already be familiar with, they found polyps at my last checkup, so not a big deal. They just want to get them out. So that's just a one-day thing, but that's in 2 weeks. I'm not really worried about that. But now I'm excited to see the new Hero Arts kit come out this weekend and this new reveal of this new Crafter's Companion. We will, we'll talk about that. Okay, guys? All right, so I'm going to let you guys go. Feel free to go on over to Instagram. If you have any questions about this video or anything I used or anything I talked about, don't hesitate to comment. I will be happy to answer them for you. I know some of you guys had some video questions. Someone asked about doing the coloring of the stamped images with a marker and stamping them. I think it was Nicole Spohr that posted a video with that. She did it with the Tim Holtz Stamptember special. That stamp set did sell out, but I will see what I have in my stash that's similar and see if I can replicate that. But if there's anything I can do for you guys, I'm here to help you out, and I will definitely be on this weekend, and we'll make something else this weekend. All right, guys, have a good night. As always, keep on stamping. Bye.